Hello, hello, hello. Antphrodite here, your pop culture psychic, back to you again with another reading. This time it is on the mysterious corpse husband. So, he recently has blown up. If you're not familiar with him, he has a very deep voice. He makes music. He used to read scary stories or something like that on YouTube. Everyone's wondering what he looks like. So, for those of you that don't know, I have actually met him before. So, I do know what he looks like. I met him before he really blew up. He's a very nice guy, very attractive, to be honest. But yeah, I don't really know much about him. I just met him for a little bit, so it was a long time ago. But we're going to go ahead and see what's going on with his future. So, remember, these readings are all alleged for entertainment purpose only, and let's get started. So for those of you wondering, I mean, he's a very reserved guy. So I don't know how much we'll get. I know he's like very mysterious, so I don't know how much we'll get. But we'll see what we get here. Okay. Okay, I'm trying to figure out where this is coming from. So the Hierophant is reversed. So a reverse Hierophant is always about issues with follow through and commitment. The Four of Pentacles is a selfless card. And the Queen of Wands, I'm trying to figure out who that is. Queen of Wands, misguided aggression. Nine of Cups is reversed. So Nine of Cups, not being able to get what I want. Ten of Pentacles, long term. Three of Cups, issues with trust. Okay, so right off the bat, I mean, this is very simple. He's putting in a lot of work into his career, obviously, but he's definitely feeling frustrated, not sure who he can trust. I mean, that's going to happen. This is your basic rise to fame. Hierophant is a burnout warning, and so is this Queen of Wands reverse. So this is issues with following through with everything. So to me, I definitely see a giant fear of fame here, which makes sense. He's so secretive. I also see this as someone who's struggling to complete things. So right off the bat, I can tell you he might have issues with following through with a contract or agreement that he makes. There may be some sort of issue with following all the way through with something that he does. Something he agrees to. I also see a falling out between him and another person. So this one right here has to be someone that he works with or, does something with. And the Three of Cups is upright with the Nine of Cups and the Ten of Pentacles, which means that there's something that he doesn't want to, there's something that he's not going to want to do career-wise that they want to do with him, that he's either not going to be able to complete or going to say no to, that's going to cause friction between him and this person. It is showing up as a Queen of Wands. That's where this Queen of Wands is. So this could potentially be a girl. But the thing is that it's feminine energy because this person is, to put it bluntly, not super dominant. Queen of Wands reverse to me indicates someone who's a little bit more submissive, I would say. Like, think of it as like someone that will do anything to get where they need to go. Not someone as a clear direction, just someone who's like going to do whatever it takes to go anywhere. Yeah, so there's going to be a little bit of a falling out. I also see with the Three of Cups is a gossip card, which means we're going to hear about this. The public will hear about it through whispers. I think the whispers will probably be strategic because I'm going to be honest with you, that Queen of Wands, I don't know who it is, but that particular Queen of Wands is a little bit seasoned in getting their way. So it's another big content creator, I think, because it has to be someone that he was going to work with. So yeah, I don't know. Have fun with that. I mean, I guess that's the imposter that you're going to have to figure out in their group. They have an imposter among us. Yeah, I don't really keep up with all of that stuff. So yeah, I'm sure we'll figure that out. It could be a man as well. It could be a dude. It's just someone who's a little bit more submissive. So it wouldn't be someone who's super aggressive and bold, because the Queen of Wands reverse, so it has to be like opposite of the fiery, passionate energy. It's someone a little bit more sly. So yeah. Again, it's their problem is with something contractually or something money related that they want him to do that he's not going to do, or he's not going to fulfill what they wanted to fulfill, it's about money. So it's all career and money stuff. So the Five of Wands upright, the Two of Swords reverse, and the Hermit's reverse. So Five of Wands, Two of Swords reverse, and Hermit, that is another indication of him feeling alienated from groups. And then the Two of Swords is having to separate, and the Five of Wands, the fight. So this does look like something that could potentially escalate to having to pick sides. Hopefully we can avoid this extreme case of this issue, but this totally could 100% indicate a separation of groups. So thinking like lines drawn in the sand because of this, to save people's asses. Hopefully that it doesn't get to that level, because there is potential for them to kind of quell the storm before it happens. Hopefully they do. I don't think anyone's going to watch this reading, but if they do watch this reading, there you go. Quell the storm before everyone hears about it, and you'll be fine. He is going to get an opportunity that no one else is going to get, and it's going to cause even more jealousy. So congratulations in advance, Mr. Corpse husband. The Four of Cups, the Page of Pentacles upright, and the Page of Swords means you're going to be handed a golden opportunity, something that other people have been fighting for, and it's going to cause a lot of problems. People are totally going to start coming for him. It'll take a little bit for this to manifest, but everyone is going to start to treat him differently because he's going to have an opportunity that they wish that they had. 100% telling you straight up. It is going to require him to reveal his identity, so I'm not sure if he's going to do it, but that is the Moon reverse, which is the revealing of a secret, which means he would have to face reveal. The King of Wands, that's him. He would have to be in front of a camera, and the Nine of Swords is about stressing and anxiety written about it. Should I do that? Should I not do that? It would require him to be showcased in some capacity. I guess technically he could go the Sia route and just wear like a headpiece or a mask or something, but either way, there is an opportunity there that is going to shift his direction. It's something that he's wanted. It's something that he's manifested. The Sun is upright, so it's something like really great that we can sort of like be happy about. But the problem is the Ten of Swords reverse and the Eight of Wands, which means that it's coming too soon, and his success came really quickly. And with the Ten of Swords, it's a self-sabotaging card. So there's potential for him to turn it down out of anxiety and fear. If you're watching this, Corpse, do not turn this down. You would be an idiot to turn this down. You have to take this. You have to. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, the Fool is reversed, the Lover's card's upright, and the Empress is upright as well. So Fool reversed is about being serious, mature, and it's also like a serious opportunity. It goes hand in hand with what I said before. But the Lover's card's upright, and the Empress, which is about self-love. I think what he's not understanding is, hopefully this will inspire him. I don't think he's going to see this video, but he is a little bit, so he's having an issue of being projected upon by everyone. Everyone is seeing themselves in him or fantasizing about him. He needs to take that energy and move it around. And what I mean by that is Lovers and Empress says that, I know he has anxiety issues. If he's able to accomplish things, it'll inspire everyone else to be able to accomplish stuff for themselves as well. So he has to think of it that way. When he conquers things and when he conquers his fears, his fans will in turn do the same thing. Empress and Lover's card upright mean like, when I do something, you will do it as well. So I think that he needs to nurture that relationship and stop fighting against it, because I think he's probably frustrated right now that there's so much expectation on him and so much projection on him and like trying to tell him what to do. I think he needs to take ownership of that and control of that and start conquering his fears and talking about it. And when he does that, it's going to inspire them, because he has to come from an Empress point of view, which is someone who's like loving and nurturing and motherly or paternal, not someone who's like rebellious and angsty. Like he's got to kind of come from a different direction. I also think for him, okay. Well, I definitely would not, I don't see him really dating anyone right now. I don't think he's going to have the time. The Nine of Pentacles card is a single card, so if he was dating someone, I don't know if that would last. But I doubt it. He's super busy. The Nine of Pentacles is a single card. It's like I'm making money for myself and doing my own thing. And the Ace of Cups upright with the Judgment card, which means I am married or, in love with my audience. So to me, it seems like he's a little bit more focused on that. Thank God. We don't really have to worry about all that. If he does get into stuff, I don't think it'll last because of that. I also don't see him as someone that wants to like ship himself with other people. I'm not seeing that. This usually means like, I don't want to be shipped with other people. I'm not really interested in playing up ships with other people. If it happens, it happens, but I don't really think that that's his particular direction. I think for him, it's more so trying to figure out a way to get myself to stand out from the rest, which he will. So I'm still drawn back to Lover's card and the Empress because I feel like there's someone that he's going to usher in. I see him nurturing a talent. There's someone new that's going to be brought into his sphere that he's going to be bringing into his sphere. I can't figure out what that means, but I just see him initiating someone into a group. It's like, you're coming with me. There's some sort of pulling someone in. I don't know who that is, but I see it. So the Seven of Wands upright, the Six of Pentacles, and the Queen of Cups reverse. I owe you. Because Seven of Wands is an underdog, so it's like someone smaller. The Six of Pentacles is like, you had my back, now I have yours, pulling you in. And then the Queen of Cups is reversed, which means that it's not someone that people are already invested in. So it would have to be someone new. So yeah, the World's upright, the Queen of Swords upright, and the Death card is reversed. It seems like he feels almost, I don't want to say responsible for this person, but it's like, I want to nurture you. Like, let's get you in a good place. It's weird. I think he has a little bit of a savior complex. I'm not going to lie. I feel like he has a bit of a savior complex. I think he really likes wounded birds. I think he really connects with people who need saving and help. So it definitely looks like that's to be expected. I don't know who it is. I'm not really sure. I don't know if it's like a guy or a girl. I have no idea. But the Five of Pentacles is reversed, the King of Cups is reversed, and the Seven of Cups, which means he's actively trying to combat the dynamic of like, I'm famous now, but I also think he's struggling with that because I think there probably are some days where he wakes up and he realizes how famous he is. So I think like there are going to be some moves you're going to be seeing him make to kind of showcase that he's still down to earth and he's still real. Because I think that he's struggling with it, and so I think he sees other people seeing him struggle with it, and he doesn't want to be portrayed as the person who's like clout hungry. So I think you're going to start to see him do things to kind of pull new people or new talent, and sort of like connect with people. I just think he's kind of panicking right now, which I think anyone would be in a situation where you're thrown from like 0 to 100. Also, straight up, he would walk away from it if he wanted to. I am shocked. If he really wanted to, he would walk away from it all tomorrow. Wow. This kid's got some balls. Damn, I'm impressed. Kudos to you, the integrity. Three of Swords, Ten of Cups upright, and the Eight of Cups is like, bitch, if this shit is too stressful, if this shit is too anxiety-ridden, and this is too horrible, I'm walking the fuck away or taking a large break. So, I think for him, I would suggest with the Ten of Cups and the Three of Swords, he's going to have a lot of people disappoint him. Obviously, he got super famous, so he's going to have to weed out a lot of people. But I'm telling you straight up, he needs to work on his inner circle, and he needs to make sure his inner circle is the Ten of Cups, a family, people who love him, support him for who he is. I mean, easier said than done. I think he's going to defend someone on social media soon too, by the way. So I see some sort of defense, justice, Page of Wands, Five of Swords. Someone is going to get into a little bit of an issue on social media, and he's going to defend them, and you guys aren't going to expect it. And I think that there's going to be a little bit of kickback from the audience. Like, really? You're defending that? The Ace of Pentacles reverse and the Eight of Swords reverse, which means like he's adjacent to it. So victim of circumstances. Ace of Pentacles means may lose, a little bit of favor with people. But the King of Pentacles upright, which means he ain't budging. So there's some sort of loyalty that he has to another person where he's going to end up saying something to defend someone soon on social media. It's not a huge thing, but it is small. The Two of Pentacles, I scratch your back, you scratch mine. Emperor's reversed with Nine of Wands, which means he's walking on eggshells because he's afraid that people are going to sniff this out before it happens anyways. I don't know if this is happening soon or not, but it is there, which means eventually. Okay, so I'm going to pull from some of my other decks just to sum it up really quickly. This is my Witch's Wisdom deck. I'm just going to pull a few cards from here. I mean, I'm not surprised I pulled an intensification card. I mean, obviously, this is indicating how intense everything around him is. He literally got catapulted into stardom. Oops, this is upside down. Scrying Mirror. Ha! Shadow. Okay, so this is about having to face his demons and face his past. So that makes sense. Earth, grounding. Okay, so basically he's just really scared about all of his history. He's scared about sort of the whirlwind. I mean, this is what I expect. His anxiety and stress levels. I mean, that's basically it. That's kind of to be expected. Watch out the North Winter. Opportunity should be manifesting for him this winter. So you're looking January, February-ish. Should be some sort of big opportunity for him. At least he should start to hear about it. We might not hear about it yet, but okay. That's why I like this deck, because there's timing in it. And we will pull, we'll pull from Dark Mirror Oracle. I mean, honestly, probably not going to get much extra since we already kind of know what some of his like anxiety issues and stuff are, but I guess we can see if there'll be a scandal in these cards. I doubt it, though. Nobody's going to want to touch the scandal anyways. He's too famous right now. Gilded Regret, Black Flower Fragrance, and I Spoke Too Soon. Naked Before the Stars, Expose, Forgetting Oneself, and Anger and Chains. Okay, so I think for him, this is more of a fear than a reality. So that's kind of, yeah, I knew it, Parasite. He's just kind of scared. I mean, he's been around for a long periodically of time. So I think for him, he's just paranoid about getting canceled, paranoid about getting sort of exposed. I'm sure that's probably why he's so secretive. So to me, this is just further reiterating his biggest fears. They remain the same. I'm not really seeing him get exposed. I just see it as like he's so panic stricken about it that it like cripples him. So hopefully this empowers him and lets him know that like there's a lot of support for him. So I don't really think he should let this affect him. I don't really think he should let his past define him. I don't think he should be worried about every little thing he's done in the past. I just think he's paranoid, and I think he doesn't have a reason to be honest. If he did get into something, it doesn't look like it's going to last. I just don't really see it, though, to be honest. Like, this looks like his own fears. These look like self-inflicted fears. Obsession, yeah, it's self-inflicted fear. Calling the Storm. Artificial Heart. The only way he would have something happen is if he started poking the nest. And I don't think he would poke any nest. I just find it hard to believe. If it did happen, he ain't going anywhere. So, yeah, that's about it. I think he just needs to relax. Don't be a self-fulfilling prophecy. The only way this happens is if you are so paranoid and you accidentally attract it to yourself. So, that's about it. Let me know if you guys like this reading. If you want more, let me know who else you want me to do. I mean, I'm down. I've never done a read on him before, so I'm down to do other people that are new. We'll see how this one goes. Make sure you share it on Twitter and stuff, please. Make sure you follow me Twitter, Instagram, YouTube, TikTok, Antphrodite. There is a link down below to my PayPal if you liked it, if you'd like to tip. And again, these readings are all alleged for entertainment purpose only. And until next time, bye guys.